Okay, here we are, folks, masked up and ready to go to Puerto Rico. I've never seen myself in a mask before. That's scary. That's much better. There we go. So we're off and running. To the races we go. Good morning, all. Well, I'm here over the weekend in Puerto Rico with a friend of mine. It is Pedro. Pedro the farmer. I came from Florida farming to visit my buddy farmer down here, and we're here with Francisco the tarpon guide, and he promised that we're going to catch a 200-pound tarpon. Woo! So we're going to see.
With this little rod. Here, look at this. It can hold 200 pounds.
Well, that makes that the good fisherman can do that, you see.
Yeah. All right, Mark. What do you got there?
What, the video going?
What do you have there? Yeah, I have the video going.
Okay, let's go. I think I have a fish.
I think you have a whale.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I can hardly reel her.
Look at you, you're sweating. Be careful with this line, Mark. There is a line behind you.
Okay, I'm going to take care of that.
Okay. Oh, Mark. You got a big one there. Look at your concentration. I mean, you're a professional. You have done this before, right? Look at that!
Like that.
Woo! Mark, that's like a 50-pounder. Look at that baby. Mark, that's like a 20 pounds you got there. No, 15.
Come on, boy.
Don't put it off.
There.
So I caught the minnow, he caught the whale. What gives with that, right? Very nice. Look at that.
Uh-huh. Awesome job,
Beautiful
man.
Adam, beautiful fish.
Yeah, go right.
Finca Pastura. I love that emblem. Take a close look. You got the cow, the pig, and the hen. His farm here located just, I think, slightly north of San Juan. And we're going to be spending the next few days here with him. And I'm going to take you along on the journey of what we're going to do. Our driveway. Look, beautiful mountains in the background. Can't have a better setting. That's funny.
This one's saying, hey, why not me?
If anybody wants to know how to rear pigs and take care of them, this is how you do it. Get back down there, pig. Over there he has his pasture-raised sheep. And they forage throughout this whole entire area. And this tree, which I find quite pretty, is considered invasive here in Puerto Rico. Quite a substantial flower. I guess the seed is quite sustainable and just regenerates very easily. And here are the other two coops, chicken tractors, Eggmobiles, wherever you choose. And here he's got approximately 1,500 chickens. I would go in there, however, he's got this electrical fence and this connection, and that's got 32 joules. Rainbow eucalyptus. Farmer Pedro's new batch of pigs. He gets 50 at a time, but they come in bits and pieces. So he got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 piglets. I'm telling you, that doesn't look like a piglet to me. So Pedro, you're proud of your new piglets? Or
Yeah.
they're old piglets.
They are 7 weeks old.
7 weeks.
Yeah, we try to get them 7, 8 weeks old. If we can, 10 weeks old, that's even ideal. We want to leave them as long as we can with their mom.
See, what they're doing here is that electrical fence is actually electrified, and he's training the pigs to the fence. It's only a little shock. And in time, those pigs will not go near that fence. So then when we put them out in the main pasture, they don't escape and end up getting... They're happy little pigs. So here's one of his Eggmobiles. These are young hens. These are red sexlings. They go silent. And yesterday, or the other day, I was here, and they're down there. That's what they're doing, pecking on my feet. So let me show you. Let me show you what he's got going on here. Pretty damn good. So we go in here. Somehow or other, these chickens have got in here. Oh, they get through there. So this is his method of actually collecting the eggs. Oh, the other way. We do this. And here they come. And if you see all the way down there, whole bunch of eggs. So here we are in their egg cleaning facility. See all the googaloos? That's what I call them, googaloos. They look delicious. And what they do is very interesting, actually. Secret. This is a curtain, and the magic happens behind this curtain. They put them on that conveyor belt with a light to make sure the eggs are good. And then they go through a washer in there. They're washed. There's brushes that spin around. And there they go. Check that out. Look at that. Wow. Now this is the chief farmer over here, and his name is Farmer Bruno. And he runs around the place, and he just terrorizes all the lizards and whatever else he may get his little paws on. Isn't that right, Bruno? You gonna come over here to me? Come here, Bruno. Come on. Come on. No interest, look. He's on the hunt. So he's got these mobile coops, and he's got a total of 300 chickens, all broilers, 7-week birds. There they are, happily in the grass, living on the pasture. And of course, every day they move these, and they get moved down this field. It's quite challenging farming here with this particular piece. He's just been here about 8 months. He's really working hard at it. It's quite impressive what he's done so far. But they have this grass. It's really I don't know what to even call it. It's really tall. You see it over there? And I think it's got to be an invasive species to the island. Anyway, he's working on removing it and getting back to the natural forage that would be available here in Puerto Rico. An old dairy. And there's the pit that the guys or gals would sit down in or stand and milk the cows. And the cows would be here, along here, and along the other side. And what he's doing is he's painting a beautiful mural. And then what he's going to do is he's going to turn this into like a little cafe. And that's quite creative, some of this. Quite creative. And by the way, Who can tell me what that is? We're gonna have Pedro in a minute. See what he says. So I think I found Farmer Pedro. Here he is. The man of the moment. The man of this amazing farm. So Pedro, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
What is that?
it's a beautiful flower.
That's a good answer. That's exactly what it is. But in addition to that, that is called Spanish needle.
Spanish needle.
And it is a natural antibiotic.
So I can eat the flower right now?
No, you eat the leaf. You make a tea out of the leaves, and you can drink it as a natural antibiotic, or you can feed it to your animals.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
that.
And probably they grow wildly.
So Pedro, you have 1 minute
Uh-huh.
to tell me what you're doing in this farm.
1 minute?
1 minute.
I can tell you in 5 seconds.
Oh, 5 seconds! Oh my gosh! It's already taken me 20 minutes to go through it so far, and I haven't even touched the iceberg.
Well, what we're doing is pasture-raised farming.
Okay.
So all our animals are in pasture, and we move them frequently to fresh grass. I call it a fresh salad bar. So we have laying hens, we have broilers, pasture pork, lamb, and soon we're gonna have cattle here, and we'll have delicious beef available, 100% grass-fed. But everything is grown trying to imitate the natural processes in nature because animals move. So we move them to fresh grass constantly. That way we can take care of the land. I mean, so there is not too much impact of the animal in one space. At the same time, we are regenerating because we are adding more fertility to the ground. And also the animal has a fresh, clean area, so we can control better parasites and also the nutrition of what they're getting, what they're consuming, because they're gonna get, when they see fresh grass, they consume more green material. And the grass has chlorophyll that is good for them, so it's like a detoxifier, so you get cleaner eggs, cleaner meat, and more nutritious because they have all that diversity that they can access.
Now, we were talking earlier on the weekend, and we were talking about organic and certification of organic, and you had actually evolved beyond organic.
That's right. I mean, we don't have the certification because we find that there are too, I mean, the standards are very low. Like for example, an organic egg, the hen it can be in an enclosed building, living in their fecal feces all their life, and they get 2 grains are organic, so they get organic feed. But we think that we need to provide them more nutrition, so that's why we have them in the open grass, right? But in addition, also we provide them a very good feed that has organic alfalfa, organic vitamins and minerals with seaweed, kelp, probiotics. It has also oat, so there is more diversity of grains, and it has oregano as a natural supplement because we don't use any chemicals. So oregano.
So now, folks, remember I said he had a magic ingredient in his feed a little earlier on? Oregano. There it is. So you homesteaders out there who are homesteading your chickens, they're not looking the best, they're not feeling good. Oregano. So you put in, you're sharing with me, you put 1 pound per 2,000 pounds of feed.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, you guys can do the math.
Yep.
You figure it out. So, but you have a certain name for this you were sharing with me, and what is that?
A certain name, I'm trying to remember, like Beyond Organic? Or
Beyond
what?
Organic.
Yeah.
How awesome is that? So we go to the supermarket, we look at USDA Organic. You do your research, folks, you see what that's all about, and you then discover something like Pedro. You're making a trail to his farm, let me tell you. It is awesome. Well, Pedro, thanks a bunch.
Sure.
They have a number of projects going on this farm at one time. I thought I was busy with my farm with projects. I just come out here and I think Pedro sort of exhausts me just what he's got going on. But then again, he does a what does he call it? Not a team, but it is a team. He's got another word for it. So we say goodbye to Finca Pastoria. I bet you I'm messing that one up. And I'll probably be comments in the comment section about my Spanish, I know. But we say goodbye. We're leaving today and headed back to the farm. I hope you enjoyed this little caption of our trip down here to Puerto Rico. And remember,